What if I told you that the way you think about your acid reflux, GERD, or LPR could be holding you back from finding true relief? Changing your mindset could be the key to feeling better a lot faster. And it also is one of the biggest things that I see keeping my clients stuck in their disease. Stick around in this video because we're diving into 3 game-changing mindset shifts that have helped my clients and myself find long-lasting relief with acid reflux, GERD, and LPR. It's time to take control of your health, starting with your mindset. If you're new here, my name is Molly, and I've spent years working with individuals struggling with acid reflux, GERD, all because of my own challenges that I faced with it. So when I was a grad student, I started to develop really severe GERD. Before that, I was struggling with acid reflux, but to the degree that it developed, it was really debilitating. And I had to figure it out on my own because every doctor I went to really didn't have answers for me besides taking medications that weren't actually working and weren't really addressing the root cause. So after I became a registered dietitian, I specialized in acid reflux and GERD to help others take control of their symptoms just like I did. One of the biggest things that I learned in my own GERD healing journey is that it starts with your mindset. Really believing that I could heal was one of the most important changes that I made for my own health, and it was really the catalyst that helped me transform my health and finally get control of my GERD symptoms. So over the last few years, I've seen so many people also transform not just their symptoms, but their lives with their mindset. And I've learned that mindset is often the key to this transformation. So I've been where you are, struggling with daily discomfort, feeling helpless, feeling like constantly wondering if you're ever going to feel normal again. But today I'm able to drink coffee in the morning, like you saw at the beginning of this video, engage in triathlon training, in yoga, CrossFit, all of the things that I love. And I'm here to tell you that you also can do these things, and it starts with baby steps. It starts with one step at a time. And it also begins with how you approach your reflux and how you deal with stress and the fear that comes with reflux. The first shift I want to talk to you about is one I see all the time, feeling like you're stuck with acid reflux forever. You start thinking that you're doomed and that you'll always have to deal with heartburn, discomfort, throat pain, but I'm here to tell you that is simply not true. I want to tell you a story about one of my clients, Emily, who came to me feeling defeated. She had been struggling with GERD for over a decade. Every day she felt like her symptoms were in control of her and that she was not be able to predict when they were going to happen. She was afraid to eat certain foods, and her life became centered around avoiding triggers. But what changed for her was realizing that she could take small daily steps to regain control of her body. It wasn't about eliminating everything and hyper-focusing and being hyper-vigilant around food, but actually strategizing, choosing what works, planning reflux-friendly meals that help to optimize her gut health and that she could actually stick to and enjoy, finding foods that help soothe her symptoms while actively managing her stress. I encouraged Emily to reframe her thinking. Instead of saying, "This is my life forever," we shifted to, "I have control over my health and I'm going to find what works for me. And even if I have symptoms, this is just more information. This is not a failure." And that's exactly what she did. Over time, she began to trust her body and gradually reintroduce foods, incorporating mindfulness techniques to support her vagus nerve, which has supported her optimal digestion. And by healing her gut and really supporting overall gut health, her digestion significantly improved. So mindset shift number 1, again, in summary, is going from "this is my life forever" to "I have the power to make decisions that support my optimal health. Symptoms are just a part of the process and more information, and every day I am healing." The second shift I want to talk about is one that I see all the time with people who have GERD or acid reflux, and this is viewing food as the enemy. You know what I'm talking about here because I've been there too, and every bite feels like a potential trigger. It seems like there's always something that makes you flare up. But here's the truth, food doesn't have to be the enemy. In fact, the right foods can heal your body. Let me tell you about John, a client who had been living with reflux for years. He was stuck in a cycle of avoiding all of the foods he loved, thinking that food was the root cause of his pain. And by the way, these clients have given me disclosure and permission to share their name because they've written testimonials on our website. But anyways, once we worked together, John and I, we focused on healing and nourishing his gut with anti-inflammatory foods, lifting up his healthy bacteria, he was really lacking in his gut, and which was a root cause of his acid reflux. We also explored mealtime hygiene strategies, some of these strategies that I talk a lot about on my page here, about how to eat for reflux, slowing down during your meals, chewing your food well, avoiding excess fullness, in addition to reducing stress. That was one of his biggest root causes. And this mindset shift for him was realizing that food in the right context could actually be part of his solution. John started choosing foods that helped repair his gut lining, reduce inflammation, and support his digestion. And if you're curious about these types of foods, definitely check out my other videos on the top 6 foods for optimizing digestion. And then also my reflux-friendly grocery haul video is a lot of fun. With time and consistency is the secret sauce when it comes to reflux relief, his symptoms began to improve. John could eat meals without the fear of a flare-up because he understood what his threshold amount was in terms of certain triggers, and he started to enjoy food again. It was a total transformation, not just physically, but mentally as well. The final mindset shift that I want to share with you today is moving from I'm alone in this to I have support. One of the hardest things about dealing with acid reflux is the isolation that comes with it. It can feel like no one understands what you're going through and you're all alone in this journey. I remember working with Sarah, who was struggling with GERD symptoms for years. She felt like an outcast, like everyone else around her could eat whatever they wanted without consequence. And every time she went to the restaurants, she would have to scope out the menu very carefully. But the moment that we brought in a community and a support system, everything changed for her. She joined the Flora app and she felt connected to others who were facing the same challenges. The relief of knowing she wasn't alone and that others were on this path to healing with her gave her a lot of hope and confidence. She realized that there are a lot of other people navigating health issues that are related to nutrition, and she's not the only one that has to navigate these food choices in real life. And she realized that healing is much easier when you have the support of others, whether it's a therapist, a dietitian, a group of people who get it. Together, you can brainstorm solutions and lift each other up during tough times, which is exactly what the Flora app does. So to recap, here are 3 mindset shifts to stop acid reflux and GERD, and these are absolutely essential. This could be the missing piece from your healing journey. These mindset shifts can help you shift out of fight or flight, which is a side of the nervous system where your digestion kind of goes haywire, and it can actually cause acid reflux and reverse motility. So shifting into these mindset shifts helps support the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the rest and digest side of the nervous system. So shift number 1, this is my life forever, to I am healing each and every day and I'm gaining more information about my body. You have the power to take action and to feel better. Number 2, shift from food is the enemy to food is my medicine. Food is healing. Know that the right foods can heal your body and food is not dangerous. Number 3, shift from I'm alone in this to I have support. Don't go at it alone. Healing is so much easier with a community and with support behind you. So reaching out for help when you need it, whether that's from a therapist, from a family member, or from a dietitian or the Flora app. These shifts not only help you find relief, but will also empower you to live your life without the fear of reflux dictating every move. It's the most important first step in your reflux relief journey. If you are looking for more support in your reflux relief journey, I have loads of resources here on this YouTube channel. I highly recommend taking a look at one of my recent videos. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for weekly uploads that could help you finally heal from reflux. Like this video because it really helps support my channel, and be sure to comment if you're new here. Welcome to this community, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.